Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Founding Mothers of Hot and Talking podcast.
Hot and talking.
I'm your host, Valerie.
I'm Jamie.
And today, we're missing Jill.
Yeah. And this is our new couch.
And this is our new couch.
But definitely missing Jill today.
Yeah.
We can't wait to have her back.
I hope you guys love this look because we sure do.
I know. It's very soft.
Very
it smells
soft.
good.
It's very hot. We can't wait to be talking.
I know.
Today's episode is about
Animal attacks.
attacks.
And you guys really did not disappoint. You guys have been so good the last few weeks. I really appreciate all of the write-ins that we're getting. Like, you guys...
You're killing it.
You're literally
You're killing it. We couldn't do it without you.
Hopefully Animal's not killing you. But
Right. We're lucky that you guys survived all of these attacks
Yeah.
to tell us these some very, very funny stories.
Yeah. I'm blind reading today.
I've got one that I'm blind reading. The other ones I think they're pretty funny.
I have a one-liner that was really funny that somebody sent me, and I was like, right on, brother.
Love
Like,
that.
Love that.
Okay, so before we get into all of those, this will be a pretty heavy on the story
Yeah.
episode, which we
Yeah,
love. Let's get into our loves and hates for the week.
Oh, what was your love?
I want you to go first.
Okay. My love was, my salon partner, Gilbert,
Mhm.
found a kitten outside of his house.
Mm.
And we have adopted her. She is our lavender kitty.
I love
And we just...
You're shop kitty now.
Mhm.
So she's going to be living.
Well, she's going to be living at
With
my
you.
house.
Oh, but coming to visit the studio.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Against state board regulations.
Oh, then I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. That is absolutely not what
there
you're doing.
may or may not be a cat that visits the salon from time to time.
Got it.
She is precious.
What's her name?
Maggie, after the late great Maggie Smith.
And tell us who that is.
She was the Professor from McGonagall. I can never say it. Professor
McGonagall.
From Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Where my Harry Potter head's at.
Yeah.
So
Her name
that's
is Maggie. She's
adorable.
precious.
I have seen pictures and she's quite cute.
Yeah. She's a little flirty, derfy.
My love for the week was Warped Tour.
Oh my gosh. I was like stalking you on Instagram.
It was
Your
hard.
outfits were so cute.
Oh, thank you. It was hard. Like I had to post everything like after we had gotten back to the hotel for the night because there was no service for me.
Oh, and I think in like big situations like that, like
No
Wi-Fi
one was
just-
able to. Yeah, there
nothing
were
works.
spots where there was public Wi-Fi, and then that's when I would get like 20 texts all at once.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, well, I'm busy. I can't.
No. Yeah.
But that was
For sure.
so fun. I got to see Drain,
yeah.
Haywire, Real Big Fish, Taking Back Sunday, The Used,
Yeah.
Papa Roach, Third Eye Blind.
Oh my
Like,
God. Okay. How was Papa Roach?
Okay, we stayed for.
Were they good?
I mean, yes, it was a great show. I didn't realize how much I don't know a lot of their songs.
Really?
I think I maybe stopped listening to them in the 7th grade.
I feel like,
something.
yeah. And they were they had that one big song.
Yeah. So
But
I was
I
like,
don't know if
I was like, it was
know a lot either.
Yeah, I was like, this is a fun show. He's like really animated and
Yeah.
like putting on a great show. But I was like, we could leave. Like, and
Yeah.
we left a little bit early. Like, we didn't watch their full set because
Yeah.
we had to drive home that night, the last night, because Johnny had work at like 5:30 a.m. So and we
you
got
guys
home
didn't
at 2
get home
a.m.
until 2.
Yeah.
Did you drive and he slept?
No,
Or
he literally drove the whole time, but I stayed awake with him, so he didn't fall asleep. I was like passenger princess on alert.
Okay.
So
Yeah. And
I
you
did
know what?
offer. I did offer.
We've done this before.
Yeah.
We did it the No Values tour. When
Yeah.
we had that really bad hotel experience.
Yeah,
and
we had
all
bed bugs and
freaking
roaches.
bounced in the middle of the night.
I'd rather drive home. Yeah.
Yep. Mm.
But another piggybacking on that love was being able to come home to a perfectly clean and high energy, calm home because your Sienna house sat and animal sat for me all weekend. And I just appreciate her so much.
Oh,
She's just
I'm
a little
so
love.
glad.
Yeah. I texted her the next morning and I was like, you are so appreciated and I love you so much.
Oh,
you guys
I
did such
love
a good
that.
job. Yeah. It was just spick and span and perfect to be able to come home at 2 a.m. and not have to worry about a damn thing.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad that she left it in good condition.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
She's a pretty tidy little chicken.
Yeah. So we love her. So we will be asking her to do that again.
I love that.
What was your hate?
Valerie, I do not have a hate this week. I just had like a really good week. And honestly, like I just didn't have one.
That's good.
I tried to think of one and I was like, there's nothing that I really hate other than having to stop and get gas myself.
Oh,
I don't want to do that.
I know.
I'm like, they need to
God
just send,
forbid.
when my gas light goes on, just like send that message to Josh because I feel like that's none of my business. It shouldn't be any of my business, but it is.
I love that life for you.
It's a life that I want, not that I have.
My hate was just a thought that I had. I hate it when you yawn.
Yeah.
And someone sticks their finger in your mouth.
Oh my God, because then it fucks up the whole yawn.
Yeah, it wasn't satisfying because you couldn't get it out.
Yes.
You're then triggered into either choking or being pissed off.
Yes. It immediately pisses me off.
Yeah. I'm like,
I want to yawn.
And I don't want someone's disgusting fucking finger.
Who did that to you?
Nobody. But it has happened to me before. And when I was so sleepy over the weekend, like having to like walk so much and everything, I was like yawning a lot. And I was like, God, I'm glad that I don't have someone next to me that's going to try to stick their finger in my mouth.
Literally, why do I want to yawn right now? I'm like trying to swallow it.
Yeah, it's because I said it. And then also, this is just kind of a PSA. I hate AI. And that we were just touching with this with Drew before he left. I hate and ethically cannot use AI for our artistic side of this podcast or anywhere. Like I make the thumbnails and the flyers in Canva, like willy nilly. Like I'm in there just like playing around, trying to be fun and DIY. And sometimes they're not the best.
Yeah.
But I think that that's what gives them character because it just comes from my stupid brain.
Honestly, I think they're always amazing. And
I love you for thinking that. And sometimes I'm really hard on myself. But thank you. Thank you. I do try, but I know that they're not always the best. So if you love this podcast and want to help us in any way, just click on our YouTube and Spotify, share the link with like 5 friends and help us get new people listening because sometimes maybe our thumbnails aren't clickable.
Yeah.
But maybe, I mean, we get the views that we love and we love all of you guys. But if you wanted to help us out, share it with 5 people that don't know who we are. And then maybe they'll let us do.
Guys.
Yeah. Organically. We don't want like people to see our stuff and be like, oh, I want to watch that because they're hot or something.
Or we actually hate them and we're going to troll them and tell Jamie her lips look like hot dogs all the time.
What the fuck, dude?
Get
Seriously,
that. No, people come for my lips all the time.
They do. And I actually like on our Instagram, there are certain words that you can choose that if people comment those words, it will block their comment from coming. And one of them is lips. Because I'm like, you fuckers on the internet don't have anything better else to do. Like, we're fucking funny and fun and like, fuck you.
Like, honestly.
And her lips are gorgeous.
And honestly, just do something else. Be something else. Have something else to be mad about.
Right? Okay. Don't be mad that
I paid a lot of money for these motherfuckers.
And she likes them and I like them.
And my husband really likes them.
Exactly. So. That's the main part. Daddy Finger likes those.
Daddy Finger.
Okay. So, do you have any news?
Okay. So, an update on Neil the Seal.
Oh, let's
from
hear
last
it.
week.
Yes.
Okay. So there is a petition going around. So if you want to go and sign it, go to Neil the Seal's page and they will have a link there for you.
On TikTok?
Yes, because they're trying to euthanize him.
What the
Yeah. They said he's just
causing havoc.
A debacle. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, you know what?
Who is trying,
he's
like the city?
Seal. Yes.
over it.
Yeah. He's a seal and he's a wild animal. Like, just don't do that. Don't euthanize. Like, would you euthanize your kid that was misbehaving?
Right.
No,
we wouldn't.
So we're
have
definitely,
some grace.
we need to sign that petition.
Yeah,
guys.
have some grace for
There's
Neil
like
the Seal.
79,000 people that have signed it already.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah, I know. Because he is hilarious and so funny to watch.
Yeah.
And so is Jimothy.
I love Jimothy.
There's shirts. I almost ordered us shirts from Jimothy's
from
website.
Oh. I need a Jimothy in my life.
I know. Me too.
Okay, so I have some updates on the well, I have two updates. One on the lettuce parasite news.
Oh.
Okay, I just want to
Tell
give you
me.
guys the list of the 9 states that are affected by the diarrhea parasite. Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. So we're not affected as of right now.
Nice.
So that's good. Although I have been avoiding bagged lettuce.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite things to have for dinner. But
I know.
I just
love
rather-
a good ready-made salad
Yeah.
that you can just toss together.
rather be safe than sorry, though. So
Yep.
sorry. And then also, the brand or company is Taylor Farms, located
Yeah.
in central Mexico. But I wanted to suggest all of you to do a little bit of research so that you know which brands are canopied under Taylor Farms, because it's a lot that you might not realize.
Yeah. And didn't Taylor Farms, like, they're kind of like, I don't want to get political with it, but they're very like Trump supporting.
I'm not
very
sure.
Trump supporting like product, and
I'm not
they
sure.
kind of backpedaled a little bit on, oh, it's not Taylor Farms after all.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that.
Okay, I just saw one small snippet and I haven't dug deeper, so I was
Okay.
thinking maybe you knew, but
No, I don't know about that.
I don't know how true that is, guys. I'm just blowing hot smoke, I
Yeah.
guess. Sarah, and you're welcome.
And then I also have some updates on the Ohio House of Horrors.
Oh my gosh, give it to us.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, the House of Horrors is out of Hamden, Ohio, where Gary and Elizabeth Siders, along with his parents, were arrested during a raid on the home where 16 children were found in horrible conditions.
Yeah.
They were ranging in ages from 18 to 18 months, and they were found inside of a 12 by 12 room, malnourished, neglected, living in squalor. Like, they were sleeping on
So sad.
yeah, like beds made of like just piled with trash and feces and bugs. They have released videos and photos
you
of that.
serious?
Yeah. So
Oh.
you guys can look that up if you
Ugh.
want to. But updates are, we thought that Elizabeth Siders was arrested while pregnant. She's not
Mhm.
pregnant.
She's
It came out
not.
she's not pregnant. Thank goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
Gary Jr., the father of the 16 children, has filed a request for a mental competency evaluation. So he might be trying to claim that he is mentally unwell, which is kind of obvious, but to what degree? And then Gary's attorney has also filed a gag order, which is now in effect, that it makes it to where any member of law enforcement or attorneys involved in the criminal proceedings cannot comment on the child neglect case or the legal proceedings to ensure that he has the right to a fair trial.
Which, you
So-
know what? I do respect that. I do respect a fair trial,
Right.
because I do think that there has been so many people, and I'm not condoning anything that he did. Let me be clear on that.
Right.
But I do believe in people getting at least a fair shot.
Yeah.
You know, because maybe he is super mentally unwell and he needs to go somewhere that he can get the help that he needs. And I truly don't think that jail is the place for everybody,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So I hope that he gets the help that he needs, honestly.
I hope he burns in hell. I personally just hope he burns in hell. Everyone does deserve to get the help they need, but he should have gotten help a long time ago and not impregnated somebody 16 times.
Oh, wait. Okay. So this was the son.
This was the dad of the 16 children.
Oh, I thought you meant it was the dad of the son. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
no.
I got confused. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm back now.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Okay.
And then his attorney also asked that to file documents supporting the evaluation request under seal to like seal the findings because they contain highly sensitive mental health information or information directly reflecting his psychiatric condition. So they don't want it out like how affected he is by mental disorder or whatever. I don't know. I think it's very, very, it's like, what are you trying to play here?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It makes me sick. So
I mean, look, there's so many things I could talk. I could have a whole podcast about this.
I know. We
And
probably will at one point. Once once the doc comes out,
criminal trials.
we'll be watching it.
I know.
And commenting on it.
We need to do a criminal trial one.
He's on trial with us as well.
Just
Burn him at the stake. Okay.
Hey, they did it to us back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Okay. What do we have next?
Ideas.
Oh, tell me what your ideas have been.
So yesterday, I'm telling Josh was like, how do you spell Maggie, the little baby kitten's name?
You were asking him?
No, he was asking me.
Oh.
And I was like, he's like, is it Maggie or Maggie? And I was like, it's Maggie. And he's like, why? And I was like, I don't know why. Because I didn't put a Y. I thought that was so funny. I was like, because I don't know why.
Because it was like your own little personal pun.
It was my own little personal pun.
I don't know.
And
why?
And then I started laughing and he just stared at me.
He was like, girl.
I was like, just shut up and eat your quesadilla.
I got it. And I thought it was cute and funny.
I don't know why that was fucking funny to me.
Have you been eating any good snacks? Because I need to live through you because I haven't been snacking at all.
Valerie. Okay. It's not a snack. It was, so I made Mexican food the other night and I have to obviously eat a little differently than everybody else. So
because of her gluten intolerance.
I did an enchilada at home. Okay.
Magui enchilada.
I'm telling you right now, Trader Joe's has this like taco sauce that is literally to die for. It tastes like Taco Bell, like fucking red sauce.
Oh, yummy.
And so I made an enchilada at home.
Can you remind me what an enchilada is?
It is just like a flour tortilla.
Okay.
With beans, rice, and like ground beef in it.
Like rolled into like a
and then you sauce it up and you melt cheese on
like
the
a
top.
wet burrito kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
It was fucking delicious. I ate one again last night because it was just too good.
Too good. Okay, so you're leaning on that the Trader Joe's taco sauce.
Yes.
And it's okay. So I might have to go purchase some because you guys
will love it.
We love a good taco sauce.
Oh my God. You guys will love it.
We actually buy every flavor of the Taco Bell kind, like the green, the mild, the hot.
Same.
We keep those on deck at all times.
All times. Yeah. And then I did drizzle the Diablo in the fire over it.
Ooh.
Because the Diablo has like a little bit of that like limey
little
like kick to it. So
yeah.
I love that.
That sounds yummy.
That was mine.
I love that. I have a would you rather?
Oh, let's do it.
Okay. Would you rather have the ability to throw potatoes at 150 miles per hour?
Ooh.
Or a 1,000 frog army that will do as you command?
A 1,000 frog army for sure. Because who am I throwing potatoes at 100 miles an hour?
I love the way your brain thinks because that was the way mine was thinking too. Like what would be the need for me to do that?
If I had a 1,000 frog army,
yeah,
I could have them like wash the dishes and like water the garden and feed the cats. Like I could think of a million things I could have my frog army do.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was just thinking like raid that house. Like
take them down.
Take them down. Just hopping
That's
everywhere.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because I don't think that I would want to throw potatoes that hard at anyone for any reason. Because it would hurt someone.
I mean, I might, but very not that often.
Yeah, not that good.
Not that good. And, yeah.
What would you guys rather do?
Frogs for sure.
Frogs or potatoes? Let us know in the comments.
That one was so good.
Have you been watching anything or reading anything lately?
Oh my gosh, Valerie. Okay, you watched Game of Thrones, right?
I did, yes.
Okay, so have you ever watched House of Dragons?
I am not caught up on the recent season.
Okay, I'm fully caught up.
I'm waiting for it to come out because I canceled my HBO and I'll probably re-up the HBO, binge watch, and then cancel again.
Okay, I did that with From because I was like, which I also want to touch on after this. But yeah, House of Dragons is where I'm at right now. Me and Josh have been trying to get through like 2 episodes a night at least, just because they are very like intense. You have to very much pay attention.
Yeah.
And by the time we get in bed, we are very tired. So I think 2 is like the most we can do.
Yeah. How long are the episodes? An hour?
An hour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But they are so like intensely action packed and you have to pay attention. It's definitely not a background show. But have you finished From?
Yeah, we finished it in like real time. We were like on it.
Okay. What did you think of this season? I'm not completely done, so don't spoil the end for me. But
it
what did you think?
It wasn't my favorite season. I'm very much looking forward to the next and final season.
Okay.
Because I have so many questions that were still like left unanswered.
Yeah.
But I love that show like so much.
Yeah.
So it was very entertaining, but I also was like, I'm not satisfied.
I feel like there was a little bit of like a level of cheese that happened this season that hasn't happened in the past season. So I was like a little thrown off.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't expecting it. Like the little river monster, like the dolls.
I wasn't
like,
impressed.
What is happening?
Yeah, I don't like
now?
is this Coraline? What are we doing?
Yeah. I was like, I'm not digging this whole situation.
And then the daughter, what is her name?
The one that cut her hair off.
Why did they do that to her with the wig?
So bad.
Donnie and I were sending memes back and forth, that stupid wig, like,
and she's just so
where it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
She's just so angsty all the time.
I just don't
like
like the fucking wig.
Stop. Why would you cut your hair off, but not even cut it all the way off? She's like, oh, you grabbed my hair. I'm like, put your shit in a braid, girl.
I saw a little interview that they did with her about the haircut. And she was like, I begged them to cut my actual hair and not make me wear a wig, but they weren't sure if they were going to need me for a flashback with hair. And I was like, that makes sense. But also, why did they need to do that at all?
Why did
they need the haircut to happen? Because
it's so irrelevant and so stupid.
It
and
never
looks
went
really ugly.
Yeah. I wish that they would have just not done that.
Yeah. Put your hair in a braid, girl. Bun that shit up. It's literally better than what you got.
Okay. Speaking of Coraline, also bringing it back to that. Have you seen the trailer for the movie?
Ma'am.
The Other Mommy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I sure have.
We need to go see that together.
Me,
all
and
of
Jill
us. Yeah. Well, the
that.
girls want to see it. They both sent me the trailer separately, so they both want to go see that movie.
Let's go.
We should just do like a big
girls' day.
group. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so down. That movie looks so creepy and
also,
good.
Let us know in the comments. Are you excited to see that movie? And what other movies are you excited to see?
And maybe we have a watch party.
Maybe
we all just rent out a theater.
Maybe we'll let you guys know where we're going to be. You guys can watch it too.
Come on, Colleen with us.
Okay. So we have a voicemail.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Let me pull that thing up. Just one this week, which we love. If you ever want to send us a voicemail, you can anytime, day or night, 24/7 at 559-365-6217. Save it in your phones. Call us when you think of a funny joke or a fun fact. If you have a question, if you have a story, you have up to 3 minutes to tell it. You can call again, do another 3 minutes. We don't care.
I love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
the questions. Ask
Yeah.
us questions.
We want to hear from you guys. But I will go ahead and play this one.
Hi, kids. It's your bar mom with a random fact. Did you know that wombats are the only known animals in the world that produce cube-shaped or six-sided poop?
What?
A single Australian marsupial wombat can produce up to 100 of these distinct block deposits each night. That's a lot of poop. They have an extremely long digestive tract that takes up to 2 weeks to process all of the water and nutrients from their food in order to survive in the dry climate. And the final section of their intestines is rather stiff, and it causes the feces to dry into square tubes, basically. And the whole point of this is that because they're flat-sided, their poop doesn't roll away, and they can deposit these cubes on elevated surfaces like rocks or fallen logs to mark their territory and to send off chemical pheromone messages to other wombats who might be passing by. So just thought you'd like to know that. Love you. Bye.
We love you. They're literally pee pissing.
They're peeping on them rocks.
They're poop rocking it.
Wombat poop. I want to see what it looks
I
like.
love that. I'm gonna Google it too.
That is so fascinating and disgusting. It looks like pieces of coal, like charcoal.
Wombat poop.
Charcoal that you would burn in your barbecue. I wonder if they use that.
Oh wow, interesting.
Gross
Guinevere
and
used to love
cool.
wombats when she was a baby.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
They look like little bears.
And she
They're
would
very
always
cute.
tell you, she like would try to like make you feel a certain type of way. She'd be like, "You're just such a wombat butt."
That's
And I
cute.
was like, that's a good joke.
Was she trying to be funny or mean?
I think she was trying to be funny.
Okay. I love it. Okay. Should we get into stories?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to go first? How many do you have?
I have 3.
Okay.
I have 3 long ones.
Okay. You want me to go?
Yeah.
And then, okay. I'm happy to share this animal attack story with you all. It's funny now, but at the time, it was a nightmare. Let me set the scene. I'm about 5 years old. My mom and I are visiting my aunt and cousin at their old 1920s house in South Fresno. The vibe is free-spirited single mom on drugs, but somehow functioning. The smell of cigarettes, fresh paint, lived-in animal smell, and the uncomfortable feeling of a dirty original wood floor on my feet. Old tapestries hanging in every doorway and scattered dog food on the dimly lit kitchen floor leading into the dark laundry room. My mom stays in the living room with my aunt. I'm following my cousin. She's casually leading me in to see what we came there to see. Their hairless chihuahuas had recently had puppies. These dogs were small and without hair all over their bodies, except for random tufts on the top of their heads, like a mohawk, like Spike from the Gremlins. In fact, that's what they reminded me of, Gremlins. Hesitantly excited, a little worried at the same time, I'm thinking, that dog is ugly and always scared me. What are these babies going to look like? It's so dark. Where are they? I reached my hand down to feel around where these tiny naked creatures might be, and I met with a sharp jolt. My tiny hand was fully immersed inside that hairless monstrosity's mouth. I felt teeth and hot tongue. Mama Gremlin had bit me, and I was terrified. I freeze. After she had released me, I got to some light, saw teeth marks wrapped around my wrist like a bracelet. Do I have rabies now? Rabies, AIDS, parvo, all the scary words adults say when they think you're not listening. I was convinced I had something. I was infected, but I wasn't going to tell anyone because then it would be extra true. So I held my little arm to my body and hid the bite marks from my mom. I don't think I ever told anyone, and I never went near those damn dogs again.
Dog bites hurt too. You poor little precious baby angel. Just just wanted to hold a baby.
I feel like everyone has been bitten by a dog at some point.
Literally. And they do hurt. Like,
Yeah.
it's like this weird, like burning feeling after the fact.
Yeah.
It's like their
Yeah.
saliva gets into your open wound or something. And it's very odd.
It is.
I don't love that.
I don't.
But why are you so brave though? Also, like you hid that from all the
Kids be hiding stuff from their moms.
the loves and the kisses. My kids would be like, Mom!
Help!
They would never. They're very dramatic though. My kids are insane. Okay, so spring on a ranch is pure chaos in the best way. Everywhere you look, there's a new baby lambs, baby goats, chicks. It feels like life is popping off overnight. My husband works out of town, so when he finally gets home, he wants all the animals out grazing. The 3 horses, the sheep, everybody. Meanwhile, he is down at the bottom of our property working on making a pen bigger because we're quickly running out of room with all these babies. I loaded up the golf cart with my daughter to go help me feed everyone. As we're driving down the driveway, she suddenly says, Mom, why is that sheep laying on the floor like that?
Uh-huh.
I'm incredibly blind. So at first I just shrugged. I don't know. Maybe it's sleeping. As we got closer, I realized something was horribly wrong. My husband wasn't where I thought he was. The driveway was eerily quiet. Then it came into focus. That little lamb wasn't just laying there. It had been absolutely devastated. Its tiny body looked like something had exploded through it.
What?
There was no question it was gone.
It got xenomorphed?
I'll tell you. You're so stupid. I started screaming for my husband. Nothing. I kept yelling, my heart pounding, wondering what on earth had happened. Then almost on cue, all 3 horses slowly wandered over to the golf cart. That's when it clicked. There hadn't been a predator. There had been a stampede.
No.
Somehow, in what must have been less than 5 seconds, that tiny lamb hadn't gotten out of the way. 3 full-size horses running through, and it never stood a chance. I drove the golf cart as fast as I could down to where my husband was working. The baby lamb is dead, I told him. I'm almost positive the horses trampled it. We'll never know exactly what happened because it all took place in the blink of an eye. 5 seconds, that's all it took. One moment, a healthy little lamb was running around the ranch. 5 seconds later, it's gone. That was the moment we realized free ranging all the animals together just isn't possible anymore. While we have so many babies, it was heartbreaking. A heartbreaking lesson I will never forget.
Oh,
I
that's
know.
so sad.
Yeah, little baby.
He didn't mean to.
You know what? That's ranch life, though.
Yeah.
You know,
you're gonna have some casualties.
You are always going to have casualties, and people get like real fucking weird about, you know, your animal died, your whatever. Like that is ranch life. That is how shit goes.
Yeah.
Sometimes
You just gotta prepare yourself for that. That makes me sad.
I
But I'm
know.
glad it wasn't xenomorph.
I know.
'Cause
I'm
then we'd really have a problem.
really have a problem.
Okay. This story isn't about me being attacked by an animal. I do have some of those, but this is how I got PTSD from a pit bull. Several years ago, I was driving home from the gym, and on my street, I observed some commotion on the side of the road. I thought, oh, how cute. That pitty is playing with that chihuahua. No, that pitty was killing the chihuahua, and it looked like the owners of the pit bull were trying to intervene and failing. I didn't think. I just pulled my car over and jumped out, running on adrenaline and fear, and ran toward the scene. I yelled, I have pepper spray. I have pepper spray, and barreled toward the chaos to try to help. The owners of the pit bull looked at me with terror in their eyes and yelled, use it. I said, okay. My hands shook furiously as I had never actually pepper sprayed anyone or anything before, and I emptied the entire can on that beast, and it did absolutely nothing. The pit kept tearing into that poor chihuahua until he managed to pause. I am assuming to chew what he claimed, and the Chihuahua, gaping neck hole and all, wriggled away and ran toward certain demise. I was shaking and crying, and I forgot about the pepper spray, rubbed my face, and ended up with it in my eyes too. It was a terrible day, and even now I can see that chaos in my head and feel the ringing in my ears. It definitely left an impression on me, and I thought it warranted sharing. Definitely don't do that. Don't do what I did, because it didn't work, and the pit could have come after me next.
Yeah. You know what? When dogs are attacking, sometimes it's like such a tricky situation. Like you did such an amazing job, like adrenaline kicks in, like all the things, but.
And your brain's like, what do I do? What do I do?
You just can't, because then you're putting yourself in the line of fire.
Okay. Have you seen that video where there's like some dogs fighting in the park, and
oh my God, no.
And the guy, one of the owners, runs up and just starts finger blasting the dog's butthole to get him to stop?
No, Valerie, I have not seen this video, and I'm shocked that you didn't send it to me. I'm kind of disappointed right now.
Where he's like, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I'll try to find it again and show you. I don't want to Google that, but I'll do it for you.
Honestly, kind of weird, because also if you just grab a dog by their fucking snout, tuck their lips under their teeth, and fucking yank, they will stop. I had a gigantic pit bull that was not super duper nice, and it's not his breed. Okay. He was a rescue. It was, I don't want people to get the wrong idea about pit bulls, because they are one of the best dogs I think I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah.
So let's not preface that. But he was very large, and he didn't like anybody but me. And there was a few times I would literally like stick my whole hand in his mouth and tuck it, and it will immediately make them like.
Did
stop.
you learn that?
Yeah, my dog trainer taught me that.
Okay. Because that's good information to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I would also be scared to do that though, because then you're like, oh, is he going to grab my hand now?
You know what? That never really occurred to me.
Because I'm like, I don't want to lose my fingers.
You know what? I know these are my bread and butter.
Mine
I
too.
don't know. Like at the time though, I think when you show no fear in your dog, he was generally a great dog.
Like the dominance you had because he only liked you or whatever. But good advice or good. I mean, maybe there's some like YouTube tutorials to like really show how that works or whatever. But that's so scary.
I know.
That's so scary. Or you could try the butthole thing.
I know. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't have dogs anymore, and I have no plan on getting a dog ever again. I'm a cat girly now.
Okay. Next.
All right. Yes. Okay. Let me read this one. How my phobia began. When I was 4 years old, growing up in Ohio, there was no one in the world I loved or trusted more than my grandfather, Jack. To me, he was larger than life. He was my protector, my teacher, and my adventure buddy. Want to go on adventure? I love that movie. Whenever I was with him, I always felt completely safe, but I always knew we were probably about to have some fun. He was a welder and pipe fitter by trade, and on his farm, he built me the most amazing swing set by hand. I sat out in one of the back fields, and I absolutely loved it. I was always begging him to take me out there, and because he loved me to see me happy, he almost always said yes. I remember him pushing me on the swing and teaching me how to pump my legs to go higher and higher. I was laughing and having the best time. Then I distinctly remember the energy changing. My grandfather suddenly started walking quickly towards the barn. As he left, he kept calling back to me, "Keep pumping your legs, go higher, and don't stop." At first, I thought it was part of the game, but I also remembered feeling a little nervous because he was moving away so fast. Then all at once, I felt something bite my leg. There was some brush growing around one of the legs of the swing set, and a reptile with no legs lunged out and latched onto me. Apparently, there was a nest nearby and I had unknowingly swung right over it. My grandfather came back running with a shovel, but by then I had already fallen off this swing from the shock of being bitten. I know he killed the animal. She just cannot say it.
No,
she cannot say it, and I'm not going to say it because if she's listening, I won't.
We call them critters around her.
He threw me into the back of his pickup truck and raced me to the nearest hospital. We were in a very rural area, so after I arrived there, I had to be transferred to a children's hospital in the city. I don't remember what much after that, except spending a couple of days in the hospital. Now I'm in my 40s, and that experience has stayed with me my entire life. To this day, I'm absolutely petrified of reptiles with no legs. I can't even look at a picture of one or watch one on television without having an involuntary panic attack. I know it's irrational. I know that what happened to me was incredibly rare one-time event. But that experience had a way of leaving a lasting imprint, and this experience definitely scared me for life.
I love you. I love you.
Do you know how hard it was for her to write that?
Yeah.
She almost didn't. And
I know how long
I'm so glad that you did.
I was told that story not even that long ago after knowing her for years now.
Yeah.
Like I finally got it out of her, just kind of like at her own leisure.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you for telling the story.
I want to know what kind of critter it was.
Me too.
I wonder if she had to stay in the hospital for a couple of days. I wonder if it was a rattlesnake.
That's what I always want to ask.
They nest in brush.
Yeah, I just don't want to push. I don't want to push it or trigger in any way, but I would love to know what kind it was.
Me too. Me too.
Love to know more
and
deets.
What kind of snake? I take it back. Bleep that, Orky. I wonder what kind of reptiles with no legs are like prominent in the Midwest. I don't know.
If you know, leave a comment.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my next one at? Okay. Our cats had a full-blown flea infestation. They were everywhere. One of them loved sleeping on my clothes rack, especially right on top of my underwear. So the cat loved to sleep on the clothes. One morning, I grabbed a fresh pair of boxers off the rack, got dressed without thinking twice, and headed off to school. About halfway through class, I suddenly felt a sharp sting just above my junk. A few seconds later, another one, then another. It was like my balls had become an all-you-can-eat buffet. Every 10 seconds, I got hit with another bite. But our teacher refused to let anyone leave the classroom. So I just sat there suffering for what felt like the longest hour of my life. The second class ended, I sprinted to the bathroom and checked the damage. Sure enough, there were fleas hopping around through my pubes like they owned the place. I tried picking them off, but those little idiots were way too fast.
Those little idiots.
Little fuckers. I'm just kidding. In a moment of pure desperation, I stood in front of the hand dryer and blasted my crotch with hot air, hoping to evict the tiny freeloaders. Thankfully, it actually worked. To this day, I thought of fleas. To this day, the thought of fleas biting my balls and treating my scrotum like a juice box still makes me shudder. Needless to say, I shaved everything that night. It was a close shave.
Oh my gosh, I would die. And also, just next time you have trauma like that, just leave the classroom. What are they going to do?
Yeah. Well, as a kid, you're thinking like, oh, maybe like me, I would never just leave the class because I don't like getting in trouble.
Oh, I would ask and then I would just do it anyways.
Yeah. I mean, who knows what if there's an actual emergency, but like young me, like me now, totally. Young me would be like, oh, what if it's on my permanent record that I'm a rule breaker? Fucking weirdo. But dude, fleas though, because I have gone through a flea problem at the house.
Yeah.
It's hard to
get them under control. Because there's like the fleas and then it's the eggs and the larvae. There's
it
like
is
3 stages.
Process.
It is. Yeah.
It's an awful process.
I know.
And to have them so bad that they get up in your undies, you better flea dip your whole house.
Just blow it up.
Yeah.
Just put one of those blow up cans, or not blow it up, but bomb it.
Bomb it.
It.
Bomb.
Yeah,
bomb,
I'm not saying
bomb.
blow up your house, guys.
Yeah, the flea bombs.
The flea bomb.
Also, I don't know if I talked about this before when I actually was going through this, but you can make a flea trap in like whatever room of your house where you take like a little lamp. Like I have a little LED lamp that I use on my desk or wherever I might need it. You get a dish with soapy water with Dawn dish soap.
Yeah.
In some water. Put the light over the dish. And at night when it's pitch black, the fleas will go to the light, jump up, and then fall into the soapy water and die.
Okay. Dawn dish soap is amazing for flea removal.
Yeah.
Because that little kitten, she was infested.
Oh, they always are.
I know. It literally got rid of everything.
Yeah. That's a good thing to have on hand when you've got animals.
Yep. She's amazing. Love that shit. Okay. So there was this one time my neighborhood friend whose house was basically our second home. The VIP entrance wasn't the front door like normal people. It was through the backyard, up a little playhouse, and straight into her bedroom. Looking back, I have so many questions about why this was allowed. But as a kid, we thought, yep, this is the official entrance. The only obstacle was their enormous German Shepherd. Thankfully, he was usually chained up in the other side of the yard. So we casually stroll through like we own the place. One day, my sister and I marched into the backyard with our usual confidence. About halfway across the yard, we both froze. The dog was not where he was supposed to be. Instead, he was standing there looking at us like we had just broken into the house, which in fairness, we kind of had. He started growling. Now, if you ever wondered what the fight or flight response looks like in a second grader, I can answer that. It's just flight. I spun around and took off like I was trying to qualify for the Olympics. My sister was right behind me, but unfortunately, I had absolutely zero loyalty. Once survival mode kicked in, I was gone. I made it all the way to the gate when I heard her scream. I still don't know if she tripped or if the dog tackled her, but she ended up face down while the dog bit her in the back. Oh, that's not funny.
That's
thankfully the
back.
This writer's just really funny. Thankfully, our friend's parents came running out and got the dog off of her before anything worse happened. My sister got the bite. I got the emotional damage. To this day, when someone says, "Don't worry, he's friendly," my brain immediately responds with, "That's exactly what someone with an unleashed German Shepherd would say." And for the record, we never question using the front door again. That was good.
That was good.
It was not funny, and I'm not laughing because your sister got bit, but I'm just laughing because like you're a really funny writer, and it was really good.
Dogs sometimes get spooked and then they'll, you know what I mean? Like that's scary.
I know.
For a little kid too, to be like, you know me.
I know.
You do know me. Like,
I know.
Like Opie, he knows like Wayne's girlfriend, Christina. They're at our house all the time. He knows her. But whenever we're camping and she's wearing a hat,
oh, I know.
He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like he
does
will
not like it.
He's like, alert, alert. There's a stranger here. And we're like, Opie, you know her, bro.
I wonder
you know
what
her
it is with, and it's just her in the hat.
Yeah.
Because I wear hats and he does not do that to me.
Yeah. It's very like, I'm like, are you going senile, old man dog? Like, what's going on?
So maybe because he's got that blue eye. Do you think maybe sometimes those eyes?
Maybe. But he's always, I don't know.
Interesting.
He used to bark like that at any man that came through the house.
Really?
Like any workers, any friends.
Yeah.
Like he used to be a man hater. So I know he's got it in him to be like, I don't like you.
Yeah.
But it's like he really likes Christina. Like she gives him the pets and everything. Yeah. It's just that like when she's wearing a hat.
The hat.
Yeah.
He freaks out.
Yeah.
He is a goodest boy though.
He is a good boy.
I love
you,
both
Opie.
I know. I love both of your dogs.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. I have one last one.
Okay. And then I have a one-liner.
Okay.
That was kind of silly.
I was rock climbing one day and reached into a crag for a handhold. Turns out it was a bat nest. About 4 or 5 bats exploded out of the crack and one latched onto my hand and it wouldn't let go. I was on a top rope, so I didn't take a huge fall, but I was dangling about 60 feet off the ground, completely losing it while trying to shake a bat off my hand. The dumbest part, I never even mentioned it to my doctor until about 4 months later. He looked at me and basically said, well, if it had rabies, you wouldn't be, there wouldn't be much we could do now. Once symptoms start, it's almost always fatal. That conversation definitely got my attention. Thankfully, that was 23 years ago, and I'm still here to tell the story. Dude, I would be on it with take me to the hospital immediately.
Absolutely.
Bats are no joke.
No.
Like, don't even try to go near a bat.
No, I don't.
Like,
I wouldn't. They're
I mean, you
very
guys.
cute with like their cute little faces and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Like,
you
I
can
love bats.
Stay cute at like a distance.
Yeah, I don't want
you know?
to be bit by one. I don't want to engage. I will watch. Like when we're camping, they'll be flying above and eating all the mosquitoes and stuff.
Yeah.
Love them for that.
Yeah. But you know what? They don't want to fuck with us.
Yeah.
It's only when like we disturb them.
Right. And it was probably
like,
scared. Obviously, you put your
Yeah.
hand in its home.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ever get bit by a bat, immediately go to the doctor.
Yes.
Because if you do get rabies, it's
a matter of time.
Yeah.
Like
it's really
it's a very
scary.
timely process. Get that checked out. That is wild. Okay. So somebody wrote me this and I was like, you're so silly. Okay. One time a bumblebee flew right past my face.
Whoops.
That is crazy, sir.
Holy crap.
I don't know.
Sorry that happened to you.
This podcast can even handle that.
Yeah, it's a big one.
And that's all I got for today, guys.
That was a good array of stories.
No, I know. Everybody did such a good job on writing in today.
Next week, we would like to do creative ways you've ditched an ex or fling. So, what wild stuff have you ever done to like get rid of someone
We want
that you don't want to be dating anymore?
Yes. Because I know so many of you guys are on those dating apps, on the scene in Fresno locally. I mean, even if you're not in Fresno, just wherever you are in the world, like if you're dating and you're trying to ditch someone, we want to know.
We want to know. Yeah. What was the wildest thing you've had to do?
Yeah. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
And we're going to have Jill back next week.
Yeah, we will.
So
you can send your stories to tfmohotandtalking@gmail.com. You can call us anytime at 559-365-6217 and leave us a voicemail. You can DM us on TikTok or Instagram at TFMO Hot and Talking Podcast. And we love you forever. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for writing in. Leave us comments, share with a friend. That really helps us a lot.
yeah.
And that's all we could really ask for you guys. Ask you guys.
Ask it.
We're asking that.
We're asking
of you
from
to
share things.
And we're out of here. We love
It's
you
fine.
guys.
We're fine. You're fine.
Bye, guys. Mwah.